Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm here to present you with my latest creation, my first shabby chic journal. It was fun to make, almost 3 weeks in the making, but I loved every minute of it. It's my normal size journal, 9 by 6, and it has one signature. And it has, like I said, 22 pages, so 88 front to back. So in this collection, I have used many digital kits, and I will be listing them on the side, but I'm just going to let you know the blue papers are from Irresistible Prints. And paper farms. I have used some papers from tailor-made journals from Ruby&Pearl XO, from Artymaze, Souvenirs de la France, and Sam Poole. So quite a bit of papers, a big mix and match of papers, and I love it. And my journal is called Mémoire. Everything in here is French. All the papers, everything. So my closure is a snippet fabric closure, and like you see, I just turn it around the button and just turn it around, or you can make it a few times, but I prefer to go around. And it's beautiful as well on the back. First, I wanted to put something in front on the cover to make a topper, but the fabric was too beautiful to hide, and it was already pretty busy, so I decided not to do anything on it. My spine, I used a 2-inch fabric, and I did my crazy stitching all over. Even though my sewing of the signature was perfect, it was really nice and straight, but I find it's always a beautiful finish when you cover your spine with something. In this journal, I've used a lot of lace, which I'm not used to, but I think it doesn't look gaudy. Right? For me, it was just a perfect amount. In this journal, I've tried new techniques that I haven't done before. I've taken this fabric and I made a vellum paper out of it, which is the front paper. This is really neat, and next thing I'm going to try is to print on fabric. I really think it's fun. So I've added my pockets on the side. I've added lace on the pocket. Very beautiful lace. I added lace on the side here. And inside I made a little booklet, and this is embossed papers. And it was just the leftover papers that I had on my craft table. It's just a little simple booklet. I like to include these. And with the embossing, I had this embossed paper in my stash, so I thought, why not? I'm gonna use it. And this is a tag that I also made. Oh, and I forgot Kerr. These are her vintage ladies, Kerr vintage ladies. And this is a background from Tim Holtz. You know when we get the Tim Holtz packaging? When we buy our things from, they come in, and this is the background. So I just put coffee dyed paper in the back, and sewed all around it. And anyway, so this is one of my tags, and I just love this. Really deep. Oh, this is papers from Angela Kerr. So that's another one that I used papers. See, I forgot about that. So this is my first pocket with lace. I sewed the lace on a background cardstock to make it more sturdy. Made this little collage snippet, and inside I have a little card ephemera and a little old that I printed on coffee dyed paper, and it's just a little letter that you can journal on. So all nice little goodies in here that I tried. Oops. There. So this is the French paper Mémoire. Did another little snippet here with paper. I collaged, this is a ribbon in the middle, collaged the flowers, and added a little bow. This is the paper collection that I used from Irresistible Prints. It was the perfect blue that I was looking for. Here I just made a leftover pages on my table again, and I sewed, and I just added a ribbon, leftover lace, and a little bulb pin with a pearl and two little crystals. This is more journaling space. Journaling space here. And this page was very special to me from Ruby&Pearl because it says Études légales, l'Université Laval à Montréal. And this is where I'm from, and I used to work in a law firm, and a lot of my colleagues went to l'Université Laval à Montréal. So this was very, very, very special. This paper here, I think, is from Tailor-Made Journals. It's the antique French papers. This one, I don't remember where it's from. So like I said, I've used quite a bit, so I'm very sorry if I don't tell you exactly which papers it is. This is another... this is from the same collection as this, or is it Paper Farms? I'm not sure about these vintage ladies. Again, a collage. I just put the different papers. I've got some little, I forget the name of this this fabric anyway, and a little sari silk bow here. Again, some papers that I printed on coffee dyed paper. This is from Tailor-Made Journal. That's her French checks. And I made an envelope with it. And it's got all kinds of goodies in here. I've got, this is one of the checks as well. So I was going to make a notebook with this one. And I just decided to put it in here. And I have old vintage postcards that I had from my mother-in-law, which they were in color, but I printed them on black and white because the colors were in the greens, and so it didn't match. And I've got like all kinds of little French ephemeras in here. So, and the back is this way. More French papers. French music sheets, Les Demoiselles de Saint-Cyrien. Here's another envelope with age papers. I forget where I got this paper. And this is just a journaling card in the back. Tracing paper. This I made a little glassine pocket with little tags, and I put a little bit of ribbon on the side, and paper from Musée du Louvre, more French music, some collage, French writing, another postcard, and I made it a bit old, so I passed a little bit of you know, our block that we have here to make it even older. So this is l'Opéra Garnier in Paris, which I have been a few times. Beautiful. This is the vellum from the fabric. I made a pocket, and I've got an old, I printed this letter on tracing paper. So this was a first for me, and it went very well, so I love it. It's a great idea. And a little bit more ephemeras in here. And I decided to use some of my flowers. I've had these flowers for a long time. Here's another pocket, vellum pocket, and I did a collage on top with lace. And and since it's a bird, and it's a bird here, and it's a nice little poems. L'éveil joyeux des prés et des bois. More French papers, collage. Another thing that I made here with Kerr's Vintage Ladies, which it's I just had it and I forget now. Anyway, I'll come back to me. My God, not fun getting older. I did a fabric edge here with a little bow. Another pocket, and I used some of this. I used Tim Holtz card, and I added a little lady, and I added some flowers in the back, and I sewed all around it. Another old postcard that I printed in black and white. More journaling space. Another tag that I made, and this one is beautiful with the paper, lace papers, and it's just pretty. With the flower and the ribbon. Old newspapers. This one is from, I forget now, I had the date and I forget what it was. Anyway, I forget now. More French papers. This paper collection was very, very nice. Made another pocket here, added one of the Tim Holtz paper dolls, and made the little thing here on the side to match. Added some vellum. I've got a little flower bouquet in the pocket. Ribbon. Another old French letter that I printed on a different kind of paper. And it turned out very, very well. Very happy with that. So I'll have to put that away later. More French. Lots of journal spacing, for, papers for journaling. Back of the music sheet. Here I made a top tuck with leftover I had on my, and with more journaling cards. Here is a side snippet, a doily, paper, and a little ribbon, and I just stitched around the circle. I just punched out the paper, and I just made the flower. Added a little bit of lace here. This is another Tim Holtz card with one of his paper dolls. I just attached, put some washi tape here here and here. More journaling space. And this is my last tag that I made with, I just got this stamp from Tailor-Made Journal. I mean, it was perfect. And I'm planning on making another French journal, so I'll be using it a lot. So it's a fabric tag. I used fabric in the front, papers in the back, and I sewed all around and added all kinds of, this is a fabric that I stamped on it, and that's it. So that was fun to make as well. Here is another spot, and I just added a little envelope with a little bit of goodies inside. And a mini clip. Paper. Again, more space to write. Another, I don't know if there's snippet or just another page decoration. And that's it. And in the back, for the back pocket, again, I printed a beautiful paper, and it's all on coffee dyed paper. So this is my journal, my Shabby Chic journal, and it was a lot of fun to make, and I can't wait to make another. This was really fun, but now I have to get some laces. I don't have enough lace to make it. And like I said, I added some lace. It's not too much. It looks nice from the bottom and on the sides, and I have one here on top that shows a little bit. So I hope you enjoy it, and thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.